The Supreme Court just ruled this late at night to let Trump withhold $4 billion in SNAP funding. Well, it was actually one single justice who made this decision, and that was Biden appointee Ketanji Brown Jackson. You see, the Trump administration made what's called an emergency request for a stay to the Supreme Court, and each justice is assigned to handle certain emergency requests, depending on the region. And this region was Justice Jackson's, and she ruled with the Trump administration. Well, let's take a step back. On October 31st, Judge McConnell from Rhode Island said the Trump administration must use $4.5 billion of USDA contingency funds to fund SNAP in November. And the Trump administration complied, but because that's only half of what's needed to fund SNAP for the month, it was the states who administer SNAP who were having delays adjusting their system for partial payments, which is why Judge McConnell ruled yesterday the administration must use USDA Section 32 funds, which is over $20 billion of tariff revenue sitting there, to fully fund SNAP to get the program moving. But the administration appealed that to the First Circuit Court of Appeals, saying this judge doesn't understand that Section 32 money is already committed to other agriculture and nutrition programs, which doesn't seem entirely true, as they used about $450 million of that Section 32 money already to supplement the woman, infant, and children program during the shutdown, so why can't they do that with SNAP? Well, $5 billion is much more than $450 million, and this virtue-signaling judge doesn't understand there's other commitments those funds are used for. So the Trump administration appealed, but then also asked the Supreme Court to do this emergency stay, which Justice Jackson just granted, ruling with the administration. Well, her rationale, which I disagree, I think we should always err on the side of feeding children, and the Trump administration put her in a tough spot, but Justice Jackson's stay is only for 48 hours, as she expects the appeals court to make their ruling very shortly. Thank you, Justice Jackson, but the only real solution to all this mayhem is the Democrats opening up the government. We're not getting into this now. Just feed the children. We're trying to do our best to make sure things don't fall apart. You nor a judge in Rhode Island seem to understand what's going on here. Okay, sorry, we're standing up for starving children. Quit the twisting. The only thing that's twisted is your brain. What?